tried every trick to ruin the interview, claiming she knew nothing at all, yet demanding a $50,000 monthly salary. She thought such an absurd demand would surely cost her the job. As she turned to leave, the CEO personally approved her for the position, telling her to start at the firm the next day. But no sooner had she begun work than she drew the envy of the firm's director. Seeing her bring her daughter to work and sensing her unusual closeness with the CEO, the director, who harbored a secret crush on him, began picking on her. She accused the woman of being an unwed mother and bringing her child to the office. Upon hearing this, the woman pushed the director. This infuriated the director, who immediately ordered security to detain the woman and evict her and her daughter. At that moment, the woman's daughter shouted she would go find her father to have them fired. The director, unaware of the storm about to hit, arrogantly proclaimed that no one at the firm could protect the woman. Meanwhile, the CEO was in a meeting, when suddenly the little girl pulled him to the woman's side. Employees remarked that the girl was the spitting image of the CEO, making him suspect the child was his own. After their divorce, the woman had received a call from the hospital, telling her she was pregnant. She had endured many hardships raising her daughter over the past 5 years. Now, faced with her daughter being reunited with the CEO, the woman feared he would take her child away. She immediately denied that the girl was his. Even so, the CEO publicly announced that from that day forward, all female employees could bring their children to work. He also said he would install a children's play area in the office as part of the company's human-centered care. He then took the mother and daughter to the hospital for a paternity test. When the paternity report came back, the CEO hurriedly checked and found that the DNA test report showed that he and the little girl were not biologically related. Hearing the woman say that the daughter was her ex-husband's, the CEO angrily turned and left the hospital. Little did he know that the woman had just switched the 2 blood samples. Her purpose was to hide the truth, because back then, she was the one who had abandoned the CEO first. Now she felt that she was no longer worthy of him. When she went to pay her daughter's medical expenses, the nurse told her that the child's father had already paid the bill. He had also arranged a VIP ward for the child and found the best nurse to take care of her. The woman was very confused after hearing this. The CEO clearly knew that the child was not his. Why was he still doing so much? The next day, the woman came to the company to thank the CEO. She promised to pay back the money. The CEO said it was not necessary. However, he hoped that the woman would do him a favor. He wanted her to pretend that they had not divorced and accompany him to his grandmother's birthday banquet. He would reward her generously afterward. The woman had no choice but to agree. The next day, after learning that the little girl was her great-granddaughter, the grandmother happily stood up on her paralyzed legs, which had not moved for years. Then she took out the family heirloom jade bracelet and gave it to the woman. She also wanted to give the woman 50% of the company's shares. Then she ordered the butler to renovate the villa next door into an amusement park for her great-granddaughter to play in. After hearing this, the little girl jumped up excitedly. Later, while they were eating, the grandmother noticed that the two of them did not seem very affectionate. She deliberately told them to kiss. The daughter also joined in from the side. In order to make the act feel real, the CEO could only kiss the woman in front of everyone. That night, when it was time to sleep, the woman discovered that she had to share a bed with the CEO. She warned him not to come near her. The CEO deliberately turned the air conditioner down to -20 degrees. Soon the